we build, we sustain a new India. India, Indian and all together with boundless force.
Whether it's the journey on road or of life, we achieve, we share, we lead, we care. Indian Oil is always there for you, we are always there.
To the ones who dare, to the ones who have a vision to provide energy to every nook and corner of India. Innovating today, Indian Oil, bringing energy to life.
Indian Oil is always devoted to excellence and ready to serve anytime, anywhere. Indian Oil is the pride of our nation.
IOCL, India's omnipotent, courageous light, letting the country shine bright. The stepping stones of the country's future, Indian Oil, indeed great you are.
Indian Oil, the energy of India, today and always.
Indian Oil is not just about its service and purity, it's also about its attachment and priority.
Home of the country, lives of many. Indian Oil is India's new destiny. Indian Oil, soaring dreams with wings of energy.
The energy of India, bringing energy to life. We build, we sustain a new India. India, Indian and all together with boundless force.
Whether it's the journey on road or of life, we achieve, we share, we lead, we care. Indian Oil is always there for you, we are always there.
To the ones who dare, to the ones who have a vision to provide energy to every nook and corner of India. Innovating today, Indian Oil, bringing energy to life.
Indian Oil is always devoted to excellence and ready to serve anytime, anywhere. Indian Oil is the pride of our nation.
IOCL, India's omnipotent, courageous light, letting the country shine bright. The stepping stones of the country's future, Indian Oil, indeed great you are.
Indian Oil, the energy of India, today and always.
Indian Oil is not just about its service and purity, it's also about its attachment and priority.
Home of the country, lives of many. Indian Oil is India's new destiny. Indian Oil, soaring dreams with wings of energy.
The energy of India, bringing energy to life. We build, we sustain a new India. India, Indian and all together with boundless force.
Whether it's the journey on road or of life, we achieve, we share, we lead, we care. Indian Oil is always there for you, we are always there.
the ones who dare, to the ones who have a vision to provide energy to every nook and corner of India. Innovating today, Indian Oil, bringing energy to life.
Indian Oil is always devoted to excellence and ready to serve anytime, anywhere. Indian Oil is the pride of our nation.
IOCL, India's omnipotent courageous light, letting the country shine bright. The stepping stones of the country's future, Indian Oil, indeed great you are.
Indian Oil, the energy of India, today and always.
Indian Oil is not just about its service and purity, it's also about its attachment and priority.
Home of the country, lives of many. Indian Oil is India's new destiny. Indian Oil, soaring dreams with wings of energy.
The energy of India, bringing energy to life. We build, we sustain a new India. India, Indian Oil, all together with boundless force.
Whether it's the journey on road or of life, we achieve, we share, we lead, we care. Indian Oil is always there for you, we are always there.
To the ones who dare, to the ones who have a vision to provide energy to every nook and corner of India. Innovating today, Indian Oil, bringing energy to life.
Indian Oil is always devoted to excellence and ready to serve anytime, anywhere. Indian Oil is the pride of our nation.
IOCL, India's omnipotent courageous light, letting the country shine bright. The stepping stones of the country's future, Indian Oil, indeed great you are.
Indian Oil, the energy of India, today and always.
Indian Oil is not just about its service and purity, it's also about its attachment and priority.
Home of the country, lives of many. Indian Oil is India's new destiny. Indian Oil, soaring dreams with wings of energy.
The energy of India, bringing energy to life. We build, we sustain a new India. India, Indian Oil, all together with boundless force.
Whether it's the journey on road or of life, we achieve, we share, we lead, we care. Indian Oil is always there for you, we are always there.
To the ones who dare, to the ones who have a vision to provide energy to every nook and corner of India. Innovating today, Indian Oil, bringing energy to life.
Indian Oil is always devoted to excellence and ready to serve anytime, anywhere. Indian Oil
IOCL, India's omnipotent courageous light, letting the country shine bright. The stepping stones of the country's future, Indian Oil, indeed great you are.
Indian Oil, the energy of India, today and always.
Indian oil is not just about its service and purity, it's also about its attachment and priority.
Home of the country, lives of many. Indian Oil is India's new destiny. Indian Oil, soaring dreams with wings of energy.
The energy of India, bringing energy to life. We build, we sustain a new India. Indian all together with boundless force.
Whether it's the journey on road or of life, we achieve, we share, we lead, we care. Indian Oil is always there for you, we are always there.
To the ones who dare, to the ones who have a vision to provide energy to every nook and corner of India. Innovating today, Indian Oil, bringing energy to life.
Indian Oil is always devoted to excellence and ready to serve anytime, anywhere. Indian Oil is the pride of our nation.
IOCL, India's omnipotent courageous light, letting the country shine bright. The stepping stones of the country's future, Indian Oil, indeed great you are.
Indian Oil, the energy of India, today and always.
Indian oil is not just about its service and purity, it's also about its attachment and priority.
Home of the country, lives of many. Indian Oil is India's new destiny. Indian Oil, soaring dreams with wings of energy.
The energy of India, bringing energy to life. We build, we sustain a new India. Indian all together with boundless force.
Whether it's the journey on road or of life, we achieve, we share, we lead, we care. Indian Oil is always there for you, we are always there.
To the ones who dare, to the ones who have a vision to provide energy to every nook and corner of India. Innovating today, Indian Oil, bringing energy to life.
Indian Oil is always devoted to excellence and ready to serve anytime, anywhere. Indian Oil is the pride of our nation.
IOCL, India's omnipotent courageous light, letting the country shine bright. The stepping stones of the country's future, Indian Oil, indeed great you are.
about its attachment and priority.
Home of the country, lives of many. Indian oil is India's new destiny. Indian oil, soaring dreams with wings of energy.
The energy of India, bringing energy to life. We build, we sustain a new India. India, Indian all together with boundless force.
Whether it's the journey on road or of life, we achieve, we share, we lead, we care. Indian Oil is always there for you, we are always there.
To the ones who dare, to the ones who have a vision to provide energy to every nook and corner of India. Innovating today, Indian Oil, bringing energy to life.
Indian Oil is always devoted to excellence and ready to serve anytime, anywhere. Indian Oil is the pride of our nation.
IOCL, India's omnipotent courageous light, letting the country shine bright. The stepping stones of the country's future, Indian Oil, indeed great you are.
Indian Oil, the energy of India, today and always.
Indian Oil is not just about its service and purity, it's also about its attachment and priority.
Home of the country, lives of many. Indian oil is India's new destiny. Indian oil, soaring dreams with wings of energy.
The energy of India, bringing energy to life. We build, we sustain a new India. India, Indian all together with boundless force.
Whether it's the journey on road or of life, we achieve, we share, we lead, we care. Indian Oil is always there for you, we are always there.
To the ones who dare, to the ones who have a vision to provide energy to every nook and corner of India. Innovating today, Indian Oil, bringing energy to life.
Indian Oil is always devoted to excellence and ready to serve anytime, anywhere. Indian Oil is the pride of our nation.
IOCL, India's omnipotent courageous light, letting the country shine bright. The stepping stones of the country's future, Indian Oil, indeed great you are.
Indian Oil, the energy of India, today and always.
Indian Oil is not just about its service and purity, it's also about its attachment and priority.
Home of the country, lives of many. Indian oil is India's new destiny. Indian oil, soaring dreams with wings of energy.
The energy of India, bringing energy to life. We build, we sustain. sustain a new India. Indian Oil, all together with boundless force.
Whether it's the journey on road or of life, we achieve, we share, we lead, we care. Indian Oil is always there for you, we are always there.
To the ones who dare, to the ones who have a vision to provide energy to every nook and corner of India. Innovating today, Indian Oil, bringing energy to life.
पचला पचला अच्छी तरह रे पचला ना ठीक का नहीं है मोबाइल
Indian Oil, the energy of India, today and always.
Indian oil is not just about its service and purity, it's also about its attachment and priority.
Home of the country, lives of many. Indian oil is India's new destiny. Indian oil, soaring dreams with wings of energy.
The energy of India, bringing energy to life. We build, we sustain a new India. India, Indian Oil, all together with boundless force.
Whether it's the journey on road or of life, we achieve, we share, we lead, we care. Indian
Hello, check sound. Hello, hello, check sound. Hello.
गोटे केबुल लगे गोटे कैमरा केबुल लगे
कौन भाई मु भाई किसी बुझी पारनी तुम जब किसी बुझी पार मत टे बुझा
मो कह कहता गोटे कैमरा कौन केबुल लगो दीटा कैमरा लगो दीटा केबुल न पकई दी गोटे केबुल
ना पानी ड्रम सेट तो मैं तो देखी दो
कभी अंग तेरा जिस्मों से निकल के खून कहे
15 मिनट हबल 40-45 तेरी मिट्टी में मिल जावा गुल बन के मैं खिल जावा इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू तेरी नदियों में बह जावा तेरे खेतों में लहरा इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू
Indian oil is not just about its service and purity, it's also about its attachment and priority.
Home of the country, lives of many. Indian oil is India's new destiny. Indian oil, soaring dreams with wings of energy.
The energy of India, bringing energy to life. We build, we sustain a new India. India, Indian Oil, all together with boundless force.
Whether it's the journey on road or of life, we achieve, we share, we lead, we care. Indian Oil is always there for you, we are always there.
To the ones who dare, to the ones who have a vision to provide energy to every nook and corner of India. Innovating today, Indian Oil, bringing energy to life.
Indian oil is always devoted to excellence and ready to serve anytime, anywhere. Indian oil is the pride of our nation.
IOCL, India's omnipotent courageous light, letting the country shine bright. The stepping stones of the country's future, Indian oil, indeed great you are.
Indian all together with boundless force.
Whether it's the journey on road or of life, we achieve, we share, we lead, we care. Indian Oil is always there for you, we are always there.
To the ones who dare, to the ones who have a vision to provide energy to every nook and corner of India. Innovating today, Indian Oil, bringing energy to life.
Indian Oil is always devoted to excellence and ready to serve anytime, anywhere. Indian Oil is the pride of our nation.
IOCL, India's omnipotent courageous light, letting the country shine bright. The stepping stones of the country's future, Indian Oil, indeed great you are.
Indian Oil, the energy of India, today and always.
Indian Oil is not just about its service and purity, it's also about its attachment and priority.
Home of the country, lives of many. Indian Oil is India's new destiny. Indian Oil, soaring dreams with wings of energy.
The energy of India, bringing energy to life. We build, we sustain a new India. Indian all together with boundless force.
Whether it's the journey on road or of life, we achieve, we share, we lead, we care. Indian Oil is always there for you, we are always there.
To the ones who dare, to the ones who have a vision to provide energy to every nook and corner of India. Innovating today, Indian Oil, bringing energy to life.
Indian Oil is always devoted to excellence and ready to serve anytime, anywhere. Indian Oil is the pride of our nation.
IOCL, India's omnipotent courageous light, letting the country shine bright. The stepping stones of the country's future, Indian Oil, indeed great you are.
रहा है, वो चाहे इंडियन ऑयल डे हो, पारादीप रिफाइनरी का विकास दिवस हो, उत्कल दिवस हो, स्वतंत्रता दिवस हो या आज 26 जनवरी का गणतंत्र दिवस। सभी पिडियारियन अपने परिवार के सदस्यों और प्रिय बच्चों के साथ शामिल होते हैं और कार्यक्रम को बहुत धूमधाम से मनाते हैं। डीपीएस स्कूल के छोटे बड़े वर्ग के सभी बच्चे अपने मनोहर गीत नृत्य से सबका दिल जीत लेते हैं। मुझे लगता है आज हम सभी ऐसे सुनहरे अवसरों को बहुत मिस कर रहे हैं। इस कोरोना वायरस की महामारी ने जिस तरह पूरे विश्व को अपने चपेटे में लिया है, उसके प्रभाव से बहुत कुछ बदल गया है और हम कोरोना महामारी से सावधानी बरतने और नियमों का अनुपालन करने के कारण सामूहिक रूप से ज़्यादा संख्या में एक जगह एकत्रित नहीं हो पा रहे हैं। इसी बदल रही परिस्थितियों का परिणाम है कि वर्ष 2020 के स्वतंत्रता दिवस के आयोजन को पहली बार ऑनलाइन प्रसारण के जरिए आयोजित करना पड़ा था। आज हम 73वें गणतंत्र दिवस को मना रहे हैं और आज के इस शुभ अवसर पर इस मैदान में प्रत्यक्ष रूप से उपस्थित सभी सदस्यों और ऑनलाइन वेब प्रसारण के माध्यम से जुड़े सभी पीडीआरियन, उनके परिवार के सदस्यों, प्रिय बच्चों और भारतवासियों, आप सभी को 73वें गणतंत्र दिवस की बहुत बहुत बधाइयाँ एवं ढेरों शुभकामनाएं। पिछले वर्ष की तरह इस वर्ष भी आप ऑनलाइन प्रसारण के माध्यम से हमसे जुड़कर आज के गणतंत्र दिवस समारोह को सफल बनाएं। तो आइए हम सब मिलकर पूरे उमंग और उत्साह के साथ एक बार अपने देश की आन बान शान प्रिय तिरंगे और माँ भारती के सम्मान में जय जयकार करें। तो बोलिए भारत माता की जय, भारत माता की जय, भारत माता की जय। साथियों, आज 130 करोड़ से ज्यादा की संख्या में हम भारतीय देश विदेश में अपना 73वां गणतंत्र दिवस मना रहे हैं।
इस बीच विगत ध्वनि का संकेत केंद्रीय औद्योगिक सुरक्षा बल के वरिष्ठ कमांडेंट मुकेश कुमार सर का आगमन हो चुका है। सलामी मंच की ओर अग्रसर होते हुए भरा नहीं जो भावों से बहती जिसमें रसधार नहीं, हृदय नहीं वह पत्थर है जिसको स्वदेश से प्यार नहीं। परेड कमांडर द्वारा परेड कमांडर के कमांड पर सशस्त्र टुकड़ी द्वारा सलामी शस्त्र के माध्यम से वरिष्ठ सभादेष्टा महोदय का स्वागत किया गया। एक बार पुनः आप सभी को राष्ट्र के 73वें गणतंत्र दिवस के अवसर पर नेताजी सुभाष चंद्र स्टेडियम में उपस्थित आईओसीएल प्रबंधन वर्ग के सभी वरिष्ठ कर्मचारी और तमाम दर्शकों को हार्दिक अभिनंदन एवं बहुत बहुत बधाई। आइए हम सभी एक बार पुनः राष्ट्र के 73वें गणतंत्र दिवस के अवसर पर अपने राष्ट्र नायकों को याद करें, उनके त्याग और बलिदान को प्रेरणा लें, उनके त्याग और बलिदान से प्रेरणा लें। कोविड प्रोटोकॉल को देखते हुए, विश्वव्यापी कोरोना महामारी को देखते हुए आज के प्रोग्राम में काफी संशोधन किया गया है। जहां पहले केंद्रीय औद्योगिक सुरक्षा बल की ओर से भव्य परेड का आयोजन होता था, मार्च पास्ट होती थी, सलामी मंच से परेड की टुकड़ियां गुजरती थी, आज उसमें संशोधन किया गया है, सिर्फ सलामी परेड का आयोजन किया गया है। मैं आप सभी को एक बार पुनः परेड की टुकड़ियों से परिचय करा देता हूं। आज के सलामी परेड के परेड कमांडर है निरीक्षक NK सामंता। परेड 2IC हैं हर्ष कुमार। परेड की पहली टुकड़ी खाली हाथ टुकड़ी के कमान SI एग्जीक्यूटिव अमित कुमार के हाथों में, दूसरी सशस्त्र टुकड़ी की कमान SI एग्जीक्यूटिव राकेश कुमार के हाथों में और अग्निशमन शाखा की तीसरी टुकड़ी की कमान SI एग्जीक्यूटिव जय सिंह के हाथों में। उस मुल्क की सरहद को कोई छू नहीं सकता जिस मुल्क की निगहबान है आंखें। इस बीच स्वायरन ध्वनि का आवाज आ रहा है। कुछ ही क्षणों में मुख्य अतिथि महोदय का आगमन इस प्रांगण में होने वाला है। इस बीच बिगुल ध्वनि का संकेत, मुख्य अतिथि महोदय का आगमन हो चुका है। साथ में आईओसीएल प्रबंधन वर्ग के वरिष्ठ अधिकारीगण, मुख्य अतिथि महोदय मंच की ओर अग्रसर होते हुए कांस्टेबल जीडी गुरफान अली और कांस्टेबल जीडी फिरोज मुख्य अतिथि महोदय को पायलटिंग करते हुए मंच की ओर अग्रसर होते हुए।
Taking 1, 2, 3.
विश्व शांति के लिए उठने वाली सबसे बुलंद आवाज हम ही हैं। हमारा इतिहास गवाह है कि हमने 5000 सालों में कभी किसी पर हमला नहीं किया, कहीं जंग का कहर नहीं तोड़ा, लेकिन किसी ने हमारी तरफ आंख उठाकर देखा तो हमने उसे देखने लायक नहीं छोड़ा। दोस्तों के लिए स्वागतम का गीत है हम, और दुश्मनों के लिए मुंह तोड़ जवाब भी हम ही है। अहिंसा भी हम ही है, इनकलाब भी हम ही है, हम ही गौतम बुद्ध और राणा प्रताप भी हम ही है। भारत के 73वें गणतंत्र दिवस के उपलक्ष्य पर इंडियन ऑयल कॉर्पोरेट कार्यालय में आयोजित कार्यक्रम में आप सभी का हार्दिक स्वागत है। 26 जनवरी का दिन भारत के इतिहास का स्वर्णिम पुनीत पावन दिन हर वर्ष के भांति इस वर्ष भी अपने तमाम वैभव और गरिमा के साथ हमारे सामने है। गर्व, स्वाभिमान और बेमिसाल उपलब्धियों के साथ दशक पार करने के बाद आज का भारत, आत्मनिर्भर भारत, सशक्त, समृद्ध, सक्षम भारत अपने गणतंत्र के 73वें साल में कदम रख रहा है। The 26th of January 1950, an important day in India's history, as the Constitution of India came into force that day, and India became a truly sovereign country. And the 26th January 2022, while we all celebrate the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, the nation comes together to celebrate 75 glorious years of India's independence. Today is the day when celebrations acquire a new dignity, when patriotism takes a fresh meaning and diversity turns new dimensions. गणतंत्र के उदय के साथ इसी दिन जनता द्वारा जनता के लिए इस सिद्धांत को अंगीकार किया गया था। प्रजातांत्रिक मूल्यों की नींव रखी गई थी और तब से लेकर निरंतर हमारे देश ने प्रगति और उपलब्धियों की नई गाथा लिखी है। पूरे विश्व में अपनी अलग नई पहचान बनाई है और आज बड़े गर्व और हर्ष और उल्लास के साथ विश्व का सबसे बड़ा लोकतंत्र विराट विशाल भारत अपने गणतंत्र के मूल्यों को दोहरा रहा है। विश्व के अनेक संविधानों के बेहतरीन मूल्यों को लेकर भारत का संविधान बनाया गया है। ब्रिटेन के संविधान से जहां हमने संसदीय पद्धति अपनाई है, वहां फ्रांस के संविधान से हमने स्वतंत्रता, समानता और बंधुत्व का आदर्श लिया है। दक्षिण अफ्रीका के संविधान से संवेदन संशोधन की पद्धति और अमेरिका के संविधान से मौलिक अधिकारों की प्रेरणा ली है। सबसे अधिक प्रभाव 1935 के अधिनियम का है हमारे संविधान पर। समय के साथ पल्लवित, पुष्पित होता हमारा गणतंत्र अपने 73वें पड़ाव पर पहुंच चुका है। न्याय, स्वतंत्रता, समानता, एकता, अखंडता और लोकतंत्र की ठोस बुनियाद के साथ भारत के गणतंत्र का दुनिया में मान और इसकी अद्भुत शान है। गणतंत्र दिवस परेड पहली बार 1955 में आयोजित की गई थी और तब से ये परंपरा कायम है। As the sun, the dispeller of darkness, warms the entire area with its golden glow, we take deep pride in our land. No other land in the world nourishes so many faiths and beliefs since time immemorial. And today we have evolved to a multifaceted nation whose character turns, but the ultimate composition is forever one. इन्हीं शब्दों के साथ मैं हमारे मुख्य अतिथि श्री श्रीकांत माधव वैद्य, अध्यक्ष इंडियन ऑयल से अनुरोध करती हूँ कि वे मंच की ओर प्रस्थान करें। The unfurling of the flag will be done simultaneously at all Indian Oil locations. The unfurling of the flag by Chairman Indian Oil will be followed by the national anthem and the Chairman's address.
Sin
और यहाँ मौजूद सभी साथी, आप सबको 73वें गणतंत्र दिवस की हार्दिक बधाई। यह गणतंत्र दिवस हम सब के लिए बहुत खास है, क्योंकि इस साल हम अपने आज़ादी के 75वें साल का अमृत महोत्सव भी मना रहे हैं। वर्ष 1950 में आज ही के दिन भारत ने दुनिया के सबसे बड़े लोकतंत्र के रूप में एक शानदार सफर शुरू किया था। गणतंत्र दिवस के लिए यही दिन चुना गया क्योंकि 1930 में 26 जनवरी को पूर्ण स्वराज का दिन तय किया गया था। पूर्ण स्वराज के अपने सपने के बारे में महात्मा गांधी जी ने कहा था, मेरे सपनों के स्वराज का मतलब है जाति या धर्म का कोई भेद न हो, इस पर केवल पढ़े लिखे या अमीर लोगों का ही अधिकार नहीं है, स्वराज हर एक भारतीय के लिए है। इस विचार को समेटे हमारा संविधान एक जीवंत दस्तावेज के रूप के अस्तित्व में आया। यह भारत के अर्थ को, इसकी खूबियों को दर्शाता है और विविधता में एकता वाले हमारे देश को मजबूत बनाने का काम करता है। साथ ही हमारा संविधान दुनिया के सबसे बड़े संविधानों में से एक माना जाता है। In a way, the Republic Day marks a transitional moment for us and underlines the promise of upholding the values of the Constitution. Today I am reminded of the inspiring words of our first Prime Minister, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, at the nascent independent India. He said, at the dawn of history, India started on an unending quest. The achievement we celebrate today is but a step, an opening of opportunity to the greater triumphs and achievements that await us. For more than 7 decades now, India and its people have nurtured the world's largest democracy while holding on to the precious tenet of unity amidst diversity. As Indians and as IOCians, we are proud of this niche that Indian Oil has carved for itself as the energy of India. The opportunity to partner in the nation's progress in the last 6 decades is indeed a matter of great pride for us. The trajectory of Indian Oil's rise and breaking of the stronghold of foreign multinationals to usher in energy independence mirrors the Indian growth saga. Our genesis was rooted in the national aspiration to emerge as an economically self-reliant nation. We are now a 62-year young company, and the rich legacy that we carry forward as energy soldiers of India is a badge of honor for all of us. It overrides the business priorities and gives us a larger purpose of building a self-reliant, energy-secure India. This purpose was strongly reflected as we celebrated several glorious milestones of Indian Oil recently. Paradip Refinery, India's first public sector refinery, marked its diamond jubilee, while Bongaigaon Refinery and Servo, which is India's first indigenous lubricant brand, celebrated their golden jubilee milestones earlier this month. It took a single-minded focus and great sacrifices to realize the dreams of creating these modern temples. Today, as we celebrate this National Day, let us pay homage to the great nation builders who shaped a new, progressive India. It is now our responsibility to strengthen and steer this proud legacy. भारत के गौरव को बनाए रखने का यह लक्ष्य हम सब के सबसे बड़ी प्रेरणा है। यह हमें 1 अरब से अधिक भारतीयों की सेवा करने के साथ और बेहतर काम करने की ऊर्जा देता है। आज भारत प्रगति के रास्ते पर तेजी से आगे बढ़ रहा है। देश की प्रमुख ऊर्जा कंपनी होने के नाते हम भी हरित ऊर्जा के प्रयासों को मजबूती दे रहे हैं। इन कदमों के साथ देश को समृद्ध बनाने के मिशन को गति मिलती है। हम ये भी मानते हैं कि भारत में ऊर्जा बदलाव पारंपरिक और नए युग की ऊर्जा जरूरतों के बीच संतुलन बनाते हुए होगा। To this end, Indian Oil remains committed to crafting a green future and is indeed the face of sustainability in the Indian energy sector. We are exploring various pathways that will help fulfill India's commitment for a low-carbon future. We are betting big on the gas business and I am happy to share that we are on the track of becoming a very dominant player in the city gas distribution segment. After the latest 11th CGD bidding round, we now have a business volume of 33% on our own. This is a strong statement of intent from Indian Oil. So after the first 3 rounds of bidding, Indian Oil will now have a presence in 11 states and union territories with a market share of 20%. We will build further on these gains to boost the prospects of a gas-based economy, and in the days to come, there will be more landmark announcements on the cleaner energy forms, including renewables. These initiatives will ensure that our growth agenda is aligned with our national priorities. Our Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, recently said, our growth will be green, it will also be clean, it will also be sustainable, and it will also be reliable. Let me assert that Indian Oil is all geared up to energize a green, clean, and sustainable growth era for India. On this Republic Day, let me reach out to my Indian Oil family and underscore that every action of yours contributes to nation building. This also includes the responsibility of conducting the business with the highest standards of integrity and transparency. As IOCians, our core values have been our moral compass for demonstrating ethical conduct. As the segment leader too, we are torchbearers in the industry. Let us remember that a progressive nation flourishes on the principles of honesty and integrity. Our actions thus must have a bearing on the reputation of the company as well as the public sector. Let us pledge to bring and work with the utmost dedication and strengthen brand Indian Oil. Let me also underline that PSUs were conceived with the primary aim of social welfare, and your commitment to national progress extends well beyond the confines of business. Through our extensive and sustained social forays, we are reaching out to the disadvantaged and marginalized sections of the society. इस विचार के तहत गंभीर बीमारियों से लड़ रहे बच्चों के चेहरे पर मुस्कान लाने से, पढ़ाई में होशियार छात्राओं को स्कॉलरशिप देने और खेल के जरिए जेल के कैदियों के जीवन में बदलाव लाने में हम हमारे आसपास की दुनिया और बेहतर बनाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। परिवर्तन कारागार से आत्मगौरव की पहल अब तक 13 राज्यों के जेल कैदियों के लिए आशा का किरण बन चुकी है। हम जल्द ही तीसरे चरण की शुरुआत में 14 राज्यों की लगभग 18 जेलों में जाएंगे। ऐसी सामाजिक गतिविधियां हमें संतुष्टि देती है और साथ ही इंडियन ऑयल की ब्रांड वैल्यू को भी बढ़ावा देती है। आइए हम सामाजिक भलाई को जारी रखते हुए देश के हित में अपना योगदान दें। इससे नेशन फर्स्ट के हमारे सिद्धांत को और भी मजबूती मिलेगी। It is well known that during the worst times of the pandemic, our teams had not just fueled the nation, but also energized the economy by meeting the tough capex targets. This year too, we must shoulder the responsibility of achieving the capex of 29,347 crores. As always, this will require us to step up the efforts. We have done it before, and I am certain that we will win this challenge this time too. The country is currently experiencing the third wave of the pandemic, though the high recovery rate and the low hospitalizations is a silver lining. I would like to reiterate that supporting your well-being and that of your family remains our top priority. To ensure that the fuel lines remain up and running, let us adhere to all the COVID protocols and stay safe. I am sure we shall overcome the current challenges soon. मैं अपनी बात संविधान निर्माता डॉक्टर बी.आर. अम्बेडकर के शब्दों के साथ समाप्त करना चाहता हूं। उन्होंने कहा था, संविधान केवल वकीलों का दस्तावेज नहीं है, यह जीवन जीने का एक तरीका है। तो आइए हम अपने संविधान की मूल भावना को अपनाएं, जो लोकतंत्र, समानता, एकता और विविधता के मूल्यों को बनाए रखने का संदेश देता है। आइए हम अपने विचारों और कार्यों में इसे सशक्त मंत्र को अपनाएं। हम सबसे पहले भारतीय हैं और हमेशा रहेंगे। जय हिंद।
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir, for reiterating the crucial role Indian Oil plays in nation building.
After the very inspiring address of Chairman Indian Oil, I kindly invite our Executive Director and Refinery Head, Shri V.S. Jain sir, to please address the gathering on the occasion of 73rd Republic Day.
Good morning to all. CGMs, Team CISF, representatives of collectives, other present on the occasion, maybe very less due to the restrictions, and all PDRians, business partners, stakeholders connected through the virtual platform. Heartiest greetings on the 73rd Republic Day. As you all are aware, we got independence on 15th August 1947. But before 26 January 1950, we were following the law and rules of the British. The Constitution Assembly took almost around 3 years to draft the Constitution. On 26 November 1949, the draft committee under the chairmanship of Dr. Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar submitted the final draft, which was adopted. Finally, on 26 January 1950, the final constitution was implemented, and time then India is a republic, भारत एक गणतंत्र है. आइए साथियों, आज हम उन सभी को होमेज करें जिन्होंने के ये नेशन बिल्ड करने में अपना महत्वपूर्ण योगदान दिया, जिन्होंने भारत को गणतंत्र बनाने के लिए एक अपना महत्वपूर्ण योगदान दिया है. गणतंत्र मतलब कि citizens of the country has the supreme power to elect the representatives. Constitution has given all of us the same rights, despite any difference in religion, color, or language. India is a land which is a great example of unity in diversity. I like to share on this occasion that Indian Oil has earned a revenue of 3,24,827 crores, which was 2,04,690 crore for the corresponding half of the previous year. Similarly, on the profit front, Indian Oil has registered a profit of 12,301 crore for this H1 of this fiscal, which was only 8,138 crore for the previous half of the fiscal. Indian Oil has sold 37 million metric ton products, including exports, in the half of 2021-22. साथियों, भारत में रहने वाले 140 करोड़ लोगों की ग्रीन इकोनॉमी, सस्टेनेबल फ्यूचर, ग्रीन एनवायरनमेंट की उम्मीदों के साथ जुड़ा हुआ है IOCL. इसी तहत IOCL has decided to celebrate 2022 as the year of crafting a green future. Indian Oil has been the prime mover of India's transition energy journey. Our drive to catalyze the greening of India's energy basket was vindicated when our Honorable Prime Minister announced India's commitment to achieving the net zero target by 2070. साथियों, मैं माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के संकल्प पंचामृत को यहाँ पर दोहराना चाहूंगा, जिसमें कि 5 मुख्य बातें हैं अमृत समान. Achieving net zero by 2070, non-fossil energy capacity to increase to 500 gigawatt by 2030, increasing renewable energy component to 50% of total energy required by 2030, reducing projected carbon emission by 1 million ton between now and the year 2030, and reducing the carbon intensity of the economy to less than 45% by 2030. Indian Oil has already stepped into the green energy with products like biogas, HCNG, extra green diesel, ethanol blended petrol, aluminum air batteries. This shows our commitment towards the green energy. For spreading the green footprint, Indian Oil has forged a partnership with the National Mission of Clean Ganga at our Mathura refinery for reusing the city effluent from a sewage treatment plant for refinery operation. This project is close to completion, and once implemented, nearly 20 million gallons of Yamuna water will be conserved every day. By Mathura refinery, it will be the first refinery in the world to achieve such a green breakthrough. Indian Oil will be replicating the model in other refineries in the time to come. Indian Oil's HCNG experiment in Delhi has also revealed significant benefits in reducing exhaust emissions and improving fuel economy. Indian Oil is also setting up hydrogen refilling infrastructure at Gujarat refinery, and subsequently fuel cell buses will be operated from the Sabarmati Ashram in Ahmedabad to the Statue of Unity at Kevadia, Gujarat. Apart from this, 15 fuel cell buses will ply in the NCR region based on the green hydrogen produced from various pathways being explored at our R&D center. Indian Oil has obtained the expression of interest for the Indian Oil green hydrogen plants at Mathura and Panipat refineries. The 40 MWH plant at Mathura is going to be one of the largest in India. साथियों, मेरा दृढ़ विश्वास है कि हम साथ मिलकर नई संभावना से उत्पन्न होने वाले नए अवसरों का लाभ उठाकर आगे बढ़ेंगे। आइए आज हम अपनी कंपनी के नए संकल्प के प्रति अपनी व्यक्तिगत और सामूहिक प्रतिबद्धताओं को दोहराएं और स्वयं को पुनः समर्पित करें। I would like to share major highlights of our Paradip Refinery. On 21st July, the 38-inch crude line was commissioned from SOJ to Paradip Refinery, which is helping us in various facets of our refinery management. On 12th of August, Paradip Refinery commissioned 3 new HSD tanks, which has added flexibility to our operations. On 1st of September, first phthalate-free PP homopolymer P3150 grade product was flagged off from PDR. On 14th of September, the facility for HSD pumping at higher rate to PRPL was commissioned with augmentation of the third HSD pump. On 22nd September, Paradip Refinery commissioned ATF feeding facility to Paradip Raipur Ranchi pipeline. This facility will provide and enable Paradip Refinery to transfer ATF through dedicated pipeline with enhanced flow. On 6th of October, highest ever quantity, that is 62 TMT HF-HSG in a single export parcel was dispatched to Australia. On 7th of January, polypropylene vessel of 2300 metric ton from Thailand was unloaded. Another propylene vessel is about to be boarded at South Hall Jetty, which will be unloaded here. Friends, in the April and May, we have a major shutdown plan for our refinery, which involves a lot of maintenance jobs and project hookup jobs as well, and revamp. My team is making dedicated efforts to line up all the contracts and arrange the material in time. I'm sure with dedicated efforts of the dedicated and the sincere team at Paradip Refinery, we'll be able to complete the shutdown successfully. Coming to projects, multiple projects are going on at Paradip Refinery. IOCL management has been kind enough to grant more and more projects at this speed. MEG is in advanced stage of completion. We have achieved 95% overall progress, and it is slated for commissioning by July-August. FQIP projects, we have achieved 81% overall progress. On 26 November 2021, the ROG PSA unit, PSA adsorbent loading was successfully completed. It is a significant milestone towards commissioning of ROG PSA, which is expected along with starting of the refinery after the impending shutdown April-May 2022. Commissioning of ROG will enable Paradip Refinery for recovery of additional 1 ton per hour of hydrogen from the refinery H2-rich off-gases. The natural gas project has also started implementation at Paradip Refinery. The civil works have started, and also we are finalizing the route of the GAIL pipeline, which will be entering the refinery premises, and the place for the receipt terminal for the NG. साथियों, मुझे यह शेयर करके अत्यंत खुशी हो रही कि PX-PTA का काम भी हमारे यहाँ शुरू हो गया है। We have obtained the CRZ and EC clearance for PXPTA. Engineering activity and site civil jobs are under progress. Textile Park at Bhadrak, the site demarcation and physical possession activities are on progress. Geological survey and soil investigations have been completed. Necessary coordination for finalization of construction water, construction power and approach road from highway are under progress with ITCO in close coordination. I'm happy to share that EC has been also obtained on 25th of January 2022, that is yesterday only the letter has come. So it's a significant step towards moving towards the Bhadrak Textile Park. Under the ambitious Bharat Atmanirbhar Program Initiative, Paradip Refinery में IOCL R&D द्वारा लाइसेंस प्राप्त एविएशन गैसोलीन फ्यूल प्रोजेक्ट की योजना बनाई गई है. इसके लिए प्रारंभिक लागत अनुमान पूरा कर लिया गया है. The estimate has been finalized. The LSTK agency tender for implementation of AV gasoline project has been floated. Under the Green Needle Coker Unit project at PDR, the licensor selection and licensor P&I review for both the needle coke unit and the coke cancellation unit have been completed. The DFR is expected to be completed by March 2022. Dual feed naphtha cracker project is also moving on for Paradip Refinery. We are in close coordination with the state government for getting the required land. Around 3.5 lakh ton per annum capacity ammonium nitrate plant set up करने के लिए भी हम state government से बातचीत में हैं for the land. I am very happy to share that the first of its kind 225 kilowatt wind turbine electric generator system is underway at Paradip Refinery and it is under award. It is expected to be awarded in the next 10 to 15 days time and the project is expected to be commissioned in our eco park behind the administration building by September 2022. Paradip Refinery सुरक्षा और पर्यावरण को अत्यधिक महत्व देती है. हम रिफाइनरी के चारों ग्रीन बेल्ट बनाया हुआ है, इसको मेंटेन कर रहे हैं एंड आवर टाउनशिप इज वन ऑफ द बेस्ट टाउनशिप जिसे लगातार वर्षों से बेस्ट स्मार्ट टाउनशिप के रूप में आंका जाता है. My congratulations to all the PDRians and the concerned team members for achieving and maintaining this. हमने पिछले साल 1,10,000 प्लांट्स लगाए हैं हमारे एरियाज में. I'm happy to share that PDR has been certified for 3 years for quality management system that is ISO 9001, environment management system that is ISO 14001, and occupational health and service management system that is ISO 45001. I believe PDRians will work with the same enthusiasm for maintaining high standards to maintain our targets in all these 3 fields. I am very happy to share that the independent assurance statement for inventory of greenhouse gases, Paradip Refinery has also got the GHG certification on 24th December 22. That is 2 days, 24 December 21. This is first refinery to achieve this among Indian oil refineries. हमारे फायर एंड सेफ्टी विंग द्वारा सेफ्टी ट्रेनिंग, मॉक ड्रिल्स, सेंसिटाइजिंग इवेंट्स नियमित रूप से किए जाते हैं. हमने 1505 फायर फ्री डेज अचीव किए हैं. आइए हम सभी सुरक्षा के लिए अपनी प्रतिबद्धता का एक बार पुनः संकल्प लें. IOCL पारादीप रिफाइनरी ने CER और CSR गतिविधियों के माध्यम से ही पेरिफेरल डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम्स के प्रति अपनी प्रतिबद्धता का प्रदर्शन किया है. Our budgeted allocation for CSR activities 2.5 crore and the major events that we have undertaken, just to name a few, is the provision of mobile medical units, 4 numbers in the neighboring villages, which cover around 48 villages in a week, which comprises of 1 MBBS doctor, 1 paramedic, 1 nursing attendant and a driver cum community mobilizer. So far, we have spent 30 lakhs towards this cause. Distribution of food relief packets to the cyclone affected people in the neighboring district was done by IOCL when the Yas struck the district, and around 1.1 crore has been spent on that. 100 number solar street light program is also going on at Salepur in Cuttack at a cost of 32 lakhs and around 50% job has already been completed. We have sanctioned CR projects worth 23.15 crore budget has been sanctioned on the recommendation of DM Jagat Singhpur. Under the CSR, एक प्रमुख कार्य क्षेत्र है जिसमें सेफ ड्रिंकिंग वाटर, जल संसाधनों की सुरक्षा, स्वास्थ्य देखभाल, स्वच्छता, शिक्षा और रोजगार बढ़ाने वाले व्यवसायिक कौशल, महिलाओं का सशक्तिकरण और सामाजिक आर्थिक रूप से पिछड़े वर्गों के लिए कार्य आदि शामिल हैं. To name a few more of highlights of Paradip Refinery, PDR celebrated Children's Day, the day of innocence and purity, with the children of Loknath Shikshashram Orphanage near the Zero Point on November 14, 2021. Food items and some gifts were distributed to the children to celebrate the special day. Friends, let me share with you, the joy on the children's face was something which only can be experienced. Indeed, it was a happy occasion for Indian Oil to be a part of that. We have modified and added latest equipment to our gymnasium in the township, which was inaugurated for the health and well-being of the employees and their dependents. The Mahanadi new hostel and Chilika hostels for officers and non-officers, 40 rooms each, was inaugurated on 22nd of February 2021 and 25th April 21 respectively, for the comfort of our employees stay at our township. Friends, recently, day before yesterday, we have put in our shopping complex इंडियन ऑयल का जो 5 किलोग्राम का छोटू सिलेंडर होता है वो और 10 kg वाला कंपोजिट मेक एलपीजी सिलेंडर भी हमारे टाउनशिप में रखा गया है. So I request all the residents to please visit, see for yourself those cylinders, and if desired, you can book those cylinders for your purpose. The chotu may be a little costly because it is priced at the commercial rate, while the 10 kg cylinder will be priced the same per kg gas as we get as a 14.2 gas cylinder. The multi-purpose hall was commissioned in February 2021. The first floor of the training center was recently renovated and constructed new in November 21 with the state-of-art facilities. In the plant area, cafeterias have been created at different workplaces like MCR, PP, CPP, workshop, technology building, etc. and few more in the offing for the comfort of the employees so that they can have some sort of relief amidst their work pressures. Procurement through GEM has achieved a new height. Last year, we had procured around 10 crore during the same period, whereas as of now, today, the figures what I have is 100 crore procurement through GEM. It is a recordable achievement done by our team here. My compliments to all concerned. PDR organized an MNC meet at Paradip Refinery in December 21 and was adjudged the best team for handling tendering during the various exigency situations. In polypropylene, our in-house zonal team has modified the pumping system and the related civil foundations to have a better operation of the PP tail pumps, and they are performing very satisfactorily. My compliments to the total zonal team for that. PDR has been awarded the Kalinga Safety Award for Gold category in December 21. Friends, Kalinga Safety and Excellence Award is considered as one of the most prestigious awards that recognizes industry in and around Orissa that have achieved excellence in safety and management and implementation of best practices. Paradip Refinery was also declared winner in the prestigious National Safety Awards for the first time in category 2, that is achieving maximum accident-free million man-hours in the manufacturing of coke and refined petroleum products sector category for the performance year 2018. The award was slated earlier, but it has been postponed due to the COVID situation, and it will be organized by the Ministry of Labour at Vigyan Bhavan soon after the situation normalizes. I congratulate all PDRians for maintaining highest standard for safety at workplaces. Indeed, safety is not a single man's job. Unless each and everybody contributes to the safety, including all our stakeholders, all our business partners, we cannot achieve this. My compliments to all concerned to achieving this feat. Coming to the refinery, DPS school at Paradip Refinery, it has been judged the first position among the schools in Paradip and 5th position among the schools in Odisha in the co-education day schools category by Education World India School Ranking 21-22. My compliments to the principal, staff, and not the least, all the students of the DPS to have been achieving this feat. One of the projects made by our DPS Paradip Refinery students, Suhani Sahu, Ayushi Mishra, and Disha Anand of class 9 has been selected among the top 75 innovations of India out of a total of over 2,500 entries, in which they stood 19th overall in the ATL Space Challenge 2021, which was launched by Atal Innovation Mission Niti Aayog in collaboration with ISRO and CBSE. I congratulate them for their extraordinary performance and applaud their creative idea and innovation, and extend my hearty congratulations to their families also to support them and all the school infrastructure to provide them the necessary support. Unless we support such innovative cultures, and our children are the future of India, this has to further and further increase in all sectors. The CISF team present here had achieved 2 accolades. Shri Sudhir Kumar, Deputy Commandant Fire on the occasion of the Independence Day, was awarded for his meritorious service, and the DG Disc Bronze Award for outstanding work during the year 2021 was awarded to Shri O.P. Yadav, Inspector, and Shri Joseph K.O., Sub-Inspector. I congratulate them for their exemplary contribution to the work and hope they also motivate their team members. COVID management. We have seen this COVID in the earlier 2 phases, and the 3rd phase is again here, friends. Part 3. Like we have sequence of Hindi movies, part 1, part 2, part 3, the COVID part 3 we are going through. But Paradip Refinery has adopted a multi-pronged approach, and we have dedicated staff to handle the situation. We have a community center and VK hospitals. We have developed the COVID centers with full infrastructure to take care of any eventuality that may arise. The most important, the vaccination part. Paradip Refinery has done vaccination for the employees, stakeholders, contract workers, township के shopping center के दुकानदारों, maids जो हमारे घर आती हैं, and all those who are involved in our day-to-day activities. And I am happy to share that as on date, we have crossed 13,000 vaccinations to all these team members. It's in praiseworthy effort by Team PDR. Now we are going for the booster dose that is on, and the children vaccination is also on, and I am given to understand that except for few children whose families are suffering with COVID, they could not go for the vaccinations, and few children who have already families have undergone this 1 month time is not over, so that dose is balanced. ये अभियान अभी भी जारी है और हम हर आवश्यक कदम उठाने और अपने लक्ष्य को जल्द से जल्द पूरा करने के लिए प्रतिबद्ध हैं। इस अवसर पर मैं सभी से अपील करता हूं कि सही मायनों में कोविड नियमों का पालन करें, क्योंकि इससे खुद को बचाने का एवं दूसरों को बचाने का यही एकमात्र तरीका है। जैसा कि चेयरमैन सर ने बताया था, जैसा कि गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया भारत की आजादी के 75 पूरे वर्ष होने के उपलक्ष्य में आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव के नाम से गहन देशव्यापी अभियान शुरू किया गया है। पारादीप रिफाइनरी में भी इसके अंतर्गत आसपास के करीब 500 स्टूडेंट्स को इनवाइट किया था। उन्होंने रिफाइनरी के कार्यकाल के बारे में बताया गया, प्रेजेंटेशन दिया गया और साइट विजिट भी कराया गया। इससे ये नहीं कि वो सब कुछ सीख जाएंगे, यह जस्ट एक उनका आउटलुक ब्रॉडर करने के लिए, ताकि आगे उन्हें क्या देखना है, क्या सीखना है, कब किसको किससे इंसेंटिव मिल जाए, इनिशिएटिव मिल जाए, प्रोत्साहन मिल जाए, हो सकता है इट विल हेल्प टू देम इन बिल्डिंग देयर कैरियर्स। एमएजी यूनिट के ऊपर हमने 2 मिनट की एक छोटी शॉर्ट फिल्म बनाई है, जो कि वी हैव शेयर्ड विद द मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ पेट्रोलियम एंड नेचुरल गैस, which if approved will likely to showcase during the commissioning of the MEG unit. In December 2021, an e-nomination awareness camp was also organized in collaboration with EPFO regional office as part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. साथियों, मुझे पूरा विश्वास है कि पीडीआरियंस पारादीप रिफाइनरी के विकास को और आगे बढ़ाएंगे और निश्चित रूप से राज्य के साथ साथ राष्ट्र के विकास को तेज गति से आगे बढ़ाएंगे। वेस्ट बुकेट इन द मेगा प्रोजेक्ट्स के आने से वैल्यू एडेड पेट्रोकेमिकल प्रोडक्ट्स भी बढ़ेंगे और निर्माण से राष्ट्र को भी लाभ मिलेगा, जिससे आयात पर निर्भरता कम होगी और विदेशी मुद्रा में पर्याप्त बचत होगी। एक बार फिर मैं इस अवसर पर आप सभी को गणतंत्र दिवस की ढेरों शुभकामनाएं देता हूं और सभी को अपने अपने कार्य क्षेत्र में कंट्रीब्यूशन के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देता हूं। फ्रेंड्स, विश यू एंड योर फैमिली members a safe and healthy times ahead. Jai Hind, Chand India. Thank you.
धन्यवाद श्रीमान, आपके द्वारा दिए गए सुझावों मार्गदर्शकों का मार्गदर्शन का हम अवश्य पालन करेंगे और हम गौरवान्वित होंगे।
73वें गणतंत्र परेड का कार्यक्रम समाप्त हुआ। परेड विसर्जन की अनुमति प्रदान करें श्रीमान।
परेड कमांडर द्वारा मुख्य अतिथि महोदय से परेड की विसर्जन की अनुमति लेने के उपरांत सधे हुए कदमों के साथ अग्रसर होते हुए परेड कमांडर द्वारा परेड की कमान परेड 2IC को दिया गया और परेड वापस विसर्जन की ओर। उस मुल्क की सरहद को कोई छू नहीं सकता जिस मुल्क की सरहद की निगहबान है आंखें। राष्ट्र के 73वें गणतंत्र दिवस के अवसर पर पुनः आप सभी को हार्दिक अभिनंदन एवं बहुत बहुत बधाई।
Thank you, sir. With this, we draw to a close of our Republic Day celebrations at Paradip Refinery. I now request our ED and Refinery Head, Shri V.S. Jain, sir, all CGMs, Commandant, Deputy Commandant and Assistant Commandant CISF, as well as representatives of Association and Union to please move on to the ground so that we can close the program with the release of colorful balloons.
अच्छा हो गया ना। सुबह में मेरा मौसम भी अलग था तो अगर बारिश आ जाती तो सब हो जाता है। फोटो किया था।
Hey, hey!
ଘରଟେ ଏପଟେ ବୁଲାଇଦେବ ବନ୍ଦ।
ସେଇଟା କାଢ଼ିକି କ୍ୟାମେରା କାଢ଼ିକି ସେଇଠି ଖାଲିରେ ରେକର୍ଡ଼ିଂ କରିବ ଗଲାବେଳେ
अशोक भाई
क्या सर भुवनेश्वर में मैं ये कर रहा था फॉलो कर रहा था भुवनेश्वर का बढ़ा घटा फिर बढ़ गया क्या भास्कर